Welcome to The Business Coach, a show in which you out to help entrepreneurs better their businesses. My name is Ian Dennis, and tonight on the show we'll be exploring the school business. There's nothing that we know that we're not told, and it's because of schools that we are where we are. So tonight I'll be meeting up with entrepreneurs who have set up school businesses. On the first half of the show, I'll be meeting up with Mr. Coleman, who runs Brookhill Academy based in Tasia. And after the break, I'll be linking him up to Mrs. Roseann Maina, who runs Mwiki Good Hope Academy that has been in existence for the last 18 years. Imagine running a business for 18 years. There's so much nuggets on this particular show tonight. So welcome to the show. Brookhill Academy Tasia. I can see you guys now have a bus.
This is a place where we begin and build on a firm foundation.
Interesting. So how did it all start? Because najua mkwanza na kila kitu hapa sasa.
Brookhill was just an idea in my mind. I had a passion. I have a passion for children. So for a long time, I knew one time I would begin a school. But when? That was the challenge.
And when did it all begin?
It all began in 2013. I did all the groundwork. I decided, I woke up one day, I made a decision I'm going to begin. And so I did all the groundwork. I got somebody to do for me a business plan, a very experienced teacher. I looked for a place. I looked at my cash flow. Then I realized that my cash flow would not allow me to start. So I shared this idea with my friends who were in an investment club. It just took 10 minutes. They bought the idea.
They bought into the idea. How many friends?
Three of them, so with me four. Well, four, so we started like as four directors. And we started off setting everything in place, got into an agreement with the owner of the place, bought items, and we interviewed some staff, some two teachers, one cook who was also doubling up as a cleaner. 12th of December 2012, we had an open day, put a number of things together, did some sensitization, some marketing in the neighborhood. People came we told them about Brookhill Academy, which is starting on 1st of January, not 1st of January, January of 2013. So come January 2013, we started off.
How many kids did you have when you're starting off?
We started off with one kid. That was
kid.
My son, my third-born son. After all the marketing, after all the prayers, after all the planning, after all the investment, no kid came. It was only my son. While I'm there, a parent came in and he said that he's lost a job. He has two children. And so I should take up his children. And I'm like, I'm expecting to start a business,
yes,
and I'm hoping that I'll get a flock of pupils coming.
But the only flock you're getting is just
is some two kids who are not able to pay fees, and so I had to make a decision very fast. Consulted my colleagues. They said it's okay. Let's just take the two kids on board. We ended up the term with the 6 kids. Come second term, we ended up second term with about 9 kids. And then we closed the year with those 9.
9 kids.
So
that was the first?
That's the first year. The third year, now we were hoping now the numbers will begin multiplying, and it was not happening.
What did it happen?
The third year, the number went to around 35. First term, second term, and we were getting tired. Just like any other persons who are starting business, we've done everything.
So 3 years,
we've put in money, we have not broken even, and then now what do we do? And realistically, we looked at the situation, we were like, we can think of another business. And so we decided, let's get somebody. If we could get somebody to buy the business, that would be fine. And so we were looking for somebody. The offers we were getting were not very good. But since this was my original idea, I thought, no, I can still give it another shot. Even though we are closing shop as 4 directors, I can make a proposal. And so we sat down, I made a proposal to them. And then we had a settlement amount, which gave me 6 months to pay.
So your other partners now exited the business?
Yeah, they exited the business at that point.
How sustainable was it when you're starting out? Because I know what are your revenue sources as of now within the school? Just school fees?
Yeah, school fees, and there's also school transport, Those basically, and then we have school uniform. Those are the three streams of revenue we have, but the main one is school fees.
Interesting. And in terms of now the cost, because I know there are so many costs that are being incurred into the business, what are some of the costs that you incur in the day-to-day business?
Yeah, there's staff salaries. Definitely we are paying bills. In the course of time, we've had to acquire school transport. We have one big bus, some vans, so transport running costs are there. We've had to take loans, loans from some banks. We are also servicing that. And so that is how we are able to move on.
Interesting. And in terms of marketing, making your school known to other people, how exactly have you been going about it?
We started off with the conventional marketing methods, preparing flyers and then moving from house to house, informing parents that we are here, we are offering quality service, bring your children, trust us with your children, and that is what we did. But majorly we realized that most of the parents who are coming on board are actually .com parents. We like them. And so we had a Facebook page which is fairly active even up to now. And most of our marketing, we've done it using Facebook as the main media. But apart from that, we have very interesting activities in school. Yeah. We have a philosophy where we want to build a holistic child, not just in academics. We take them through and we give them opportunity to come up with their giftings. And so every year we have various activities that helps our children to bring out their other abilities apart from the normal conventional learning. So we have like sports day, we have a festival, Brooklyn Festival. Every year we intentionally have come up with a system of election of the student body. Those are some of the interesting activities that we engage in, and then we are glad it's working.
And running the business for this period you've been running the school, what have been some of the biggest challenges you've been facing?
There are parents who don't pay fees up front. They have to be pushed to pay fees. We have to send the children home. We give them an opportunity. We have explained to them clearly what the school fee payment policy is, because we are not a charitable organization. We use fees paid by the parents as revenue for us to run the school business. And so if they don't pay fees on time, then we are compelled to give them a reminder. If they don't heed to the reminder, then we are compelled to ask them to keep the kids at home until they get the money. So a number of them, they don't want to keep the children at home. They also don't want to pay fees. So several times it becomes a bit of a conflict, but we look for ways and means of managing that in the best way possible. Interesting.
And right now within the school, what grades do you have?
We have two branches. We have our kindergarten, where we have the play group, PP1 and PP2.
Where we are right now?
Where we are right now, this is our primary section. We have grade 1, grade 2, 3, and then we have class 4, 5, and 6. Yes.
Interesting. And now this question I like asking to every entrepreneur that I have on the show, the last question I have, it's a cliche question. Where would Brookhill be in the next couple of years?
Yeah, right now, this is a rented premise. We are working on getting our own facility where we can set up our own complex. This is something we've been working on in the last 2 years. It was a 5-year plan. Next time you come here, we will not be here, I'm sure. We will be in our own complex. That is something that we've been working on in the last couple of years, and right now we are finalizing on the deals to acquire a permanent place. We've already gotten architectural plans and all the requirements. So we're just waiting for a few things to put in place so that we can set up our own complex.
All the best.
Thank you very much.
All right. So after the break, I'll be linking up Coleman to Miss Rosemary Mudhoni of Mwiki Good Hope Academy, a school that has been in existence for the last 18 years, to share with him some tips on how exactly to grow his school business. But keep it right here on The Business Coach, where we help entrepreneurs better their businesses.